Out there, nearly 3 billion kilometers from the warmth of the sun, drifts a world shrouded in mystery. Cold, tilted, barely touched by spacecraft. And yet, it holds some of the strangest secrets in the entire solar system. This is the story of Uranus, a planet unlike any other. In school, you probably heard a little about Uranus. Maybe the name made you laugh. But here's the truth. Uranus is not just a gas ball floating in space. It's an ice giant, the first ever discovered by telescope, and one of the most mysterious planets we've ever encountered. Discovered in 1781 by William Herschel, Uranus changed everything. Before that moment, the world believed Saturn was the edge of the solar system. Uranus shattered that illusion. It was the first clue that our cosmic neighborhood was much larger than we thought. Here's where things get weird. Uranus doesn't spin like the other planets. While Earth spins upright, Uranus is tilted 98 degrees. It literally rolls around the sun on its side. Imagine a planet where the poles point almost directly at the sun, and each pole experiences 42 years of daylight, followed by 42 years of night. Why? We don't know for sure. But many scientists believe a massive collision early in its life knocked Uranus over, permanently changing its destiny. Uranus is often called a gas giant, but that's not quite right. It's an ice giant with a thick atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and methane. And beneath that, a strange slushy ocean of icy water, ammonia, and methane, possibly surrounding a rocky core. But here's the most fascinating part. Some scientists believe it might rain diamonds inside Uranus. Yes, diamonds. Under extreme pressure, methane could break apart, and the carbon may crystallize into falling gems, drifting deep into the icy abyss. Imagine that, a world where diamonds fall like rain. At first glance, Uranus looks calm, a pale blue marble floating quietly in the void. But don't be fooled. Despite its frigid atmosphere, Uranus hides violent storms, strange cloud patterns, and winds that reach 900 kilometers per hour, faster than a speeding bullet. Yet, unlike Jupiter or Saturn, its cloud bands and storms are faint, almost invisible to the naked eye. It's a quiet chaos, a cold fury in disguise. Like Saturn, Uranus is rings, 13 of them, thin and dark, made of icy rock and dust. But what's even more interesting, it's 27 moons, all named after characters from Shakespeare and Alexander Pope. Oberon, Titania, Miranda, Ariel. These moons aren't just poetic, they're weird. Miranda, for example, looks like it was shattered and stitched back together. It has cliffs taller than Mount Everest and fractures stretching across its surface. Something violent happened here. But what? We still don't know. Only one spacecraft has ever visited Uranus. Voyager 2, back in 1986. It flew by, took a few photos, and kept going. That was almost 40 years ago. Since then, Uranus has been alone, unexplored, waiting. We've sent rovers to Mars, probes to Jupiter, even touched the sun. But Uranus? Still untouched since the 80s. It's like an unopened letter, waiting to be read. You might wonder, why does any of this matter? Why should we care about a cold planet billions of kilometers away? Because Uranus is a mystery machine. Studying it could teach us about how solar systems form, about rogue planets, tilted orbits, and ancient collisions, and maybe about Earth's future. NASA is now considering a new mission, a Uranus orbiter and probe, to finally uncover the planet's hidden secrets. Imagine what we might find. Uranus is cold, dark, distant, but it is also beautiful, mysterious, and completely alien. And that's why we must go back. because in the silence of Uranus, there may be answers to questions we haven't even thought to ask yet. This is Luminous Realms, and the universe is calling.